Who recovers fastest from a divorce? Is it the men or the woman? Are guys really smarter than girls? These are the type of questions that we're going to be talking about tonight. Hi, I'm JR and welcome to 2.0. So tonight we're going to continue with the conversation we had with the fellas in the barbershop. Before we go any further, I want to take a minute to give a shout out to Turning Heads Barbershop right here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Again, if you go in there, just make sure you go see my man Carl. He'll set you straight. So on today's episodes, we're talking about who recovers the fastest from a divorce. Is it the men or the woman? And we're also going to talk about, are guys really smarter than women? This is one of the conversations that we had with the guys at the barbershop. So to start off, this is a question that I had asked before. I actually asked that question on TikTok. Who do you think recovers fastest from a divorce? And I'm curious to hear what you think. I would love to hear your opinion. So make sure you drop it on the comment. But before we go any further, let's go to the videos and see what the guys had to say about who recovers fastest. Like when it comes to divorce, like who do you think recovers the fastest from divorce?
The woman does. The woman does.
Yeah.
The woman does.
Why do you say that?
Because the woman attacks all the assets that a man got. And it's like, if you don't know how to play it right, you lose everything over that.
Because I feel like the woman. And the reason why I feel like the woman, because like he said, financially, they gain the most financially as far as divorce. They get the child support, they get the alimony and all that. So that is like the foundation of them, rebuilding, on an emotional level.
Right.
For them to move on to the next situation, whether it's male or female.
Gotcha. You know, I had asked that question before, and somebody said women, and one of the reasons why is because they say women usually check out of the relationship like years prior to filing. So that means so that means that's why they bounce back.
True, because I initiated that, so I had a whole bunch of stuff to think about my route. I done grieve, I done did all that stuff. So by the time you break the news down to you, they already did it. It's already done. Right.
So according to the guys, it seems like they believe the woman is the one who recovers the fastest in the relationship. And the reason they believe that is because normally the woman checked out of the relationship a long time ago, even before they filed for divorce or even before the actual physical separation. It's like there's a preparation that has been done even prior to the actual physical separation. So that's one of the reasons why they believe the woman is the one who recovers the fastest. And not to mention, when the divorce is done, the assets are split in half, the finances are split in half. So she already has this cushion. She already has this foundation that is already laid, so she can just step off and then take off from there and venture out into her new life. So that's one of the reasons why they believe the woman is the one who recovers the fastest in this process. But in society, when you're looking around right now, like when a divorce actually happens, you'll see that sometimes the woman actually takes longer to move on from a relationship standpoint than the men does. What we're seeing, according to statistics, it seems like the men would remarry in anywhere between, I think, 3 to 5 years, the men would end up remarrying. Whereas the woman would actually take longer. But it doesn't mean that, the woman doesn't recover faster than the men. So I think the actual consensus from the guys in the barbershop is that the woman is the one who recovers the fastest. We also talk about how sometimes the fact that the woman has been planning this escape for such a long time, and it's like to the men, we are not aware of anything that's happening. We don't know. It's like we are almost blindsided. So we actually talk about that in the last episode as well. So we are blindsided by the decision. But like I said, if there's some issues, if there are some troubles in the relationship, you will have an idea that things are not working as expected. Things are not going as well. So you'd have some sort of an idea. But the guys talk about how, to the men, we are so oblivious to what's happening. We are so dumb and we do some dumb stuff. So let's go to the video and see what they were talking about as far as how women are smarter than men. Let's check it out.
First of all, women are smarter than men.
On average.
On average.
Yeah.
they definitely cheat better than us. All of that. Like we just dumb. We dumb niggas. We dumb as
They
fuck.
wanted to do it,
We
yeah.
dumb. We act up. Once we in love, once they get us all in love and all that.
No, not dumb. Do you think it's dumb or do you think it's
Not necessarily dumb, but you know what I mean.
You consider a tender or you that's what it be.
Nah, it's
You don't wanna.
this what it is. We're not dumb. It's just
No, we dumb, bro. No, we do dumb shit.
A lot of us out here giving away our hearts to women who don't want it.
That's dumb.
That's a fact.
There
That's
is
dumb.
nothing worse than that. dog.
That's kind of dumb. That's kind of dumb though.
You hand your heart away to somebody
That's
that's
kinda
dumb. They gonna drag it to the
That don't
mud,
know themselves.
step on it, spit on it, everything else in between.
That is
bro.
kind of dumb though. To be honest, that is kind of dumb.
See, looks like one of the main reason why they're saying that women are smarter than men is because we do some dumb stuff, right? Especially when we in love. And that's what he was talking about. He's like, the dumbest thing that we can do as a man is to give our heart to a woman who doesn't want it. You know, and that's the thing about us, right? We love unconditionally. And also when we love hard. We love hard and we do anything for love. And that's why they say we do some dumb stuff, man. You know what? I love that because it seems that, we are taking accountability for the things that we do as men. And that's part of what 2.0 is all about. We are promoting taking responsibility and taking ownership and taking accountabilities for our past mistakes and the things that we've done in order to grow. There's no growth without accountability. The first step to grow is to take accountability. If there's no accountability, then there's no growth. And this is what the guys were talking about. And I'm very proud that we had that kind of conversation. In order for them to be comfortable enough to admit that they've made some dumb mistakes, this is the first step to a better future for men. I was glad to see that. I was glad to have that kind of conversation with them. But again, like we said, when we are in love, man, we are hopelessly in love and we close our eyes over a whole bunch of things. And just like the other guy was saying, we're just saying, nah, she's not doing that, because we are madly in love. We don't want to believe it. We are in denial, and that's why sometimes I said we are blindsided by certain things that happens in a relationship. But when we love hard. And that's what we are seeing right now. Especially there are some women out there who are taking advantage of that, who knows that they know how to manipulate it. They know how to play on it. They know how to string you along. They know how to play the game. And that's why my man was saying women are smarter than men. And because of that, we do some dumb stuff. But I'd like to know, what do you think? Do you think women are smarter than men? Do you agree with that? And also, do you agree that men are the only creature who love unconditionally? Let me know in the comments. Now, the other thing we talked about, which I found to be very interesting, was the fact that when you meet a woman for the first time, within the first 3 to 5 seconds, she already knows how far she's going to take the relationship with you. Let's watch the video and find out.
There's a girl on Instagram called Sherry Caprice.
Yo, dude, don't be promoting other people on my show, man.
No, I'm just saying. No. But the reason why I say this is because she gives you everything from a woman's perspective.
Yeah.
And the things that she talks about, bro, I'm like, yo, like she really gives you a lot of woman sauce. Like she says stuff that she's not really supposed to say, and a lot of females don't like her. For the simple fact that she's telling the truth. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, a female already knows how far she gonna go with you. The first minute, not even a minute, half minute of her even talking to you.
Yo, that's make them so evil. Oh my God.
Yeah, it makes it thick. It makes
Your first encounter of a women,
like
that's why
the time you made me feel like I was doing the
no,
most,
for
like,
real. Like a woman will really like women really deal with us based off their first encounter of us.
Now, I've heard it's been said for guys, so when a guy meets a girl, they go on a couple of dates, usually by the second or the third date or the fourth date maybe, he already knows how far this relationship is going to go. He already knows whether or not he's going to marry the girl or he's going to take the girl seriously or not. But I had never heard of the female perspective, right? So according to these guys, they were saying that when you meet a woman, within 3 to 5 seconds of meeting you, she already knows how far she's going to take that relationship. She already knows exactly what's going to happen in the relationship. So she knows whether or not she's just going to run you for your money, or whether or not it's going to be a serious relationship, or whether or not you are the type of person that she would like to be in a long-term relationship with. And that's why this guy was saying that's what makes them so evil, because they know from the very beginning how far the relationship is going to go, but yet they still string you along. So I don't know. I mean, for the girls that are watching, is that true? Have you been in that situation? If it's true, I'd like to know. Just drop that on the comment and let me know if the guys are serious. But basically, I think it was a very eye-opening conversation. It was a great conversation, and that's why I enjoy what we did at the barbershop. So every now and then when I go to the barbershop, I'm probably going to do that again and continue to have conversations and record them and bring them to you so we can discuss it, we can dissect it, and we can all learn something from those, from those conversations. And that's what we are doing. And that's what 2.0 is all about. As I always say, I don't support divorce. I don't believe in divorce. I do know that there are certain situations where divorce is necessary and it has to happen. And for that, I'm sorry for the people who are going through it, especially if you're a man and you're going through a divorce right now. I want you to know you're not alone. I want you to know it's okay. It's okay to feel the way that you're feeling right now. That reminds me, in the midst of my separation, I was talking to a pastor friend of mine, and this was really when we were in the mess and the deep of it, right? And he told me, he said, listen, I know it's uncomfortable right now. I know you don't like the way it feels right now. I know you're feeling a lot of shame, a lot of guilt right now, but I want you to dwell in that feeling. I want you to dwell in that mess so that you remember how it feels in the future. So you remember how it feels and you make sure that you never, ever end up in that position ever again. So I want you to know it's okay to feel the way you're feeling. It's okay to go through what you are going through right now. Just don't give up. Don't give up, and just know that better days are ahead. Reach out to a friend, reach out to a pastor friend, reach out to a therapist. If you don't have anybody to talk to, as always, feel free to reach out to me, drop me a comment, and I'll be more than happy to reach out to you and talk to you. But once again, thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. Continue to share the videos on your social media platform. And don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. And just, let us know how you feel about the topics that we are covering. And also, if you would love to share your story, we'd be more than happy to have a conversation with you and have you on the show, because we are here to connect. We are here to relate with people who are going through the same situations that we've been through. So once again, thanks for watching 2.0. I'm JR, and I'll see you next time.